In this video, I'm going to tell you about how to read Navamsa chart, okay? So if you want to take personal consultation, you can check the website. So I have written 6 points and you can check these 6 points, okay? You don't have to go very deep into Navamsa, or you don't have to make it so much complicated, okay? You just can see these 6 points and you will know so much about Navamsa, okay? So let's get started. So first is the Lagna Lord of D1 in D9, okay? Now let's say this is your birth chart and this is the Navamsa. So now you have to look this Lord placement in the Navamsa, okay, where it is placed, right? For example, this first Lord is placed in the first house in the birth chart, but in the Navamsa it gets placed in the 6th, 8th or 12th. Then it's not that strong, okay, especially if it's a benefic planet, because benefic planets are not much good in these houses, okay, but malefic planets do great, right? So you have to see this way, okay. But still malefics also, any planet which goes in 6th, 8th or 12th, we can say some karma is definitely attached, okay. Now when malefics go in these houses, because malefics are strong planets, they know how to deal with critical situations, okay, because 6th house tells about your enemies, your obstacles, your debts, okay, and your problems, all the problems, your diseases, right? And when malefics go into these houses, then malefics will do great, because malefics are strong planets. They know how to deal with those situations, right? See, Jupiter can do good in 6th, 8th or 12th also, okay, because it is a guru, a teacher, right? So teacher knows basically how to deal with those situations, okay. So Jupiter is not that weak in 6th, 8th or 12th, okay. So you have to see this way. If benefic planets are in the 6th, 8th or 12th, basically it becomes hard for them to tackle with that situation of 6th, 8th and 12th. That's why some ups and downs you face in your life, okay, regarding those planets, right? So this way you have to see. So Lagna Lord of D1 in D9. For example, Lagna Lord is exalted, Lagna Lord is in the first house, Lagna Lord is in the friendly sign of the D1 in the D9. Okay, it's very good. Lagna Lord is in the 11th or in the Kendra house, Trikon house. Amazing. This is a very good placement. Lagna Lord exalted. Okay, but if Lagna Lord gets debilitated, then it is a problem. Then it is an issue. Okay. So Lagna Lord of D1 in D9. For example, let's say Lagna Lord of D1 is well placed in the D1, okay, but it is not well placed in the Navamsa chart. Then overall your ascendant is weak, because ascendant shows your body, your health, right, your mental well-being. And if the ascendant becomes weak, then the whole chart becomes weak, because then how will you fight with the issues of your life, okay? How will you do anything, right? Because everything depends upon your thought patterns, your body, your health, the things you think, okay, your karmas. Even if ascendant lord is weak, we can say this person will not be able to do good karmas, or this person will not be able to clear the karmic debts properly, right? So ascendant lord's placement becomes very, very important. If it becomes weak, then we can say the person is weak. Now other houses will show what situations the person will have in life, but the ascendant shows how the person will be able to deal with it, okay. So that's why in any chart, first check the ascendant. Is it strong or not strong? If it is not strong, it will always face the issues, okay. So this thing is there, means the person is weak, okay. But now if the person's 9th lord is well placed, moon is well placed, or even if 9th is well placed, 5th is well placed, then the person's destiny will support him, okay. So we'll come on that point. Then you have to check Lagna Lord of D9 in D9. Okay, now the Lagna Lord of this placement in the D9 is very important to check. Okay, because that also tells you about your personality, because Navamsha is the inner you, who you are from inside, who you are as a person, no matter what you show to the world, but what you are from inside, what your soul is about, your desires, everything can be known from the Navamsha. Navamsha also tells you about how your married life is going to be, or how your second half of life is going to be. One thing you have to know, that Navamsha is always activated. Okay, it's not that one day it will get activated. The thing is, planets maturity. Planets get matured, they start giving matured results. Okay, for example, Mars is afflicted in the chart, but the person's chart is strong and Mars gets matured around 28, so the person will be able to handle that issue of anger, okay, frustration, irritation, or things will improve. For example, it's well placed in the Navamsha then. Okay, so basically Navamsha is always activated. Now it depends upon what soul the person has, what type of soul, evolved soul, old soul, beginner soul, what kind of soul the person has. Depending upon that, the person will be able to transform or not will be seen. But Navamsha is always activated. Only planets maturity age depends. Okay, when the planet is getting matured, when the planet is will start to give good results, or if the person gets spiritual knowledge, spiritual gyan, then also things will change for the person. For example, some spiritual yogas are there in his chart, then he will be able to get spiritual gyan, spiritual knowledge, then his perspective will change. If he used to do so much anger, then he will be able to control the anger. Okay, but still your future life can be known from the Navamsha to some extent. Okay, like what can happen, or basically I use Navamsha for guidance only, because you can use Navamsha for guidance as well, like what guidance you need to have from it, what changes you need to bring in yourself. Okay, so Navamsha is always activated. It's not like one day it will get activated. Yes, you can read your married life from it, but it's always activated. Okay, and then same thing, you have to check what is the strength of this. Okay, even if this is weak but this becomes strong, then also things will be good in your life, or you can expect some improvement. Then we have to check the moon placement. For example, moon is weak here, like afflicted by malefics, or in 6th, 8th, or 12th, but you check it in the Navamsha, it's well placed, then it will give good results. Okay, so you have to check moon. Moon is very important. Moon is our mind, like what we think. If a person's moon is afflicted, the person will always be in depression, the person can become introvert, the person will not be able to handle the things, the person can become pessimistic. Okay, the person will not be able to handle the tough situations of life, the person can become over emotional, the person will not be able to take right decisions in life, the person can be very much impulsive, and health issues the person can face, weak stomach, blood impurities, issues with mother, right? So overall, the mental well-being of a person is very, very important. Okay, no self-control will be there, the person will not be able to control his desires and will take wrong actions, wrong decisions, create more negative karmas, right? So moon is important. Then you have to check moon, it is strong, not strong, well placed, not well placed. Okay, how it is placed in the Navamsha. Basically 6th, 8th, or 12th moon is not good. Okay, but still you have to see like the sign, aspects, conjunctions. Okay, these things are also important, that we can discuss in another video. Okay, then you have to check the 9th lord of both D1 and D9 in the D9. Okay, ninth lord, ninth is your destiny, right? Means overall, depending upon your karmas, what destiny you have brought from the past life. Okay, now what karmas you did in the past, according to which what type of destiny you have got. okay, that can be seen from the Navamsha, right, or the birth, anywhere the destiny lord is placed. Now D9 that is placed here in the Navamsha tells you exactly what your destiny is, okay, or what changes you can bring in yourself to make your destiny better, right? So these things you have to check in your Navamsha chart, okay. It will help you a lot to know about your life, okay. So ninth house you have to check. Then the seventh house, seventh lord you have to check if you're looking for marriage. Seventh house or seventh lord of the D1 in the D9, and the seventh lord of the D9 in the D9 should be checked. Venus Jupiter should be checked, okay. Venus for male, Jupiter for female should be checked for marital harmony place. It should be, Jupiter should be well placed for females to give a good partner, good husband, good good lover, okay, good married life. And Venus for male is very important to be checked, although for male female both Venus is important, because Venus helps to give you love, romances in marriage, okay. So these planets are important. Then if you are looking for karmas, then check your Saturn, where Saturn is placed, how Saturn is placed. It will tell you about what karmas you have brought from the past life, what your karmic debts are, or what your career can be, or what you can do in this life basically, okay. So these things you can check. So this way you can read your Navamsha chart, and it is very easy if you follow these methods, okay, these steps. If you want to look for marriage, okay, one thing you have to remember, that no matter how much afflicted your birth chart is, but if your Navamsha is good, then you can have a very good married life, okay. Your life will transform after marriage. You will see transformation in your life happening, right? But that does not mean that your birth chart will not remain active anymore and only Navamsha will remain active. No, your birth chart will also remain active, Navamsha will also remain active. Both were active and both will always remain active and will not change, because a person's original nature cannot be changed. So Navamsha and birth both will remain active even after marriage. Okay, but your life will transform according to Navamsha, and if it is well placed in your chart, like Navamsha is good, then your married life will be good, okay. Just planets will start giving you matured results, okay, just like I told you, right? So if you want to read your married life, you can see how seventh lord is placed here. Even when you want to see your spouse's features, spouse's characteristics, then along with the birth, the D9 will also tell you many things about your partner, many things about your spouse, okay. Aspects, conjunctions, you have to read it the same way you read off the birth chart. Just you have to remember that Navamsha is what it is, like the inner you, okay, what is actually happening, because birth chart remains for 2.5 hours, okay. And thank you so much. I hope this video was helpful. May God bless you. May God fulfill all your wishes, desires. Take care. Bye.